In today's video, we talk about the new privacy policy update by WhatsApp, and is all the reaction justified or is it just overreaction? We talk about that in today's video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karan Dharamsi, and today we talk about the new privacy policy update on WhatsApp. And as per this policy, if you do not accept the terms by the 8th of Feb, your WhatsApp account will be automatically deleted. But you know what? More than the deletion, there's a lot of talk about the new privacy policy update and how WhatsApp is trying to get really personal and trying to access all our private data, and people are not really happy about it. But is the reaction justified? Well, I to an extent feel that it's just overreaction. Now, let me begin by starting with the history of the company. If you aren't aware, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, it's all one company. These are Mark Zuckerberg companies, right? So, and if you have a Facebook account and if you have an Instagram account, and if you've been posting there, updating stuff on Facebook or Instagram, I'm sure by this point you've understood that all your data is being used on Facebook and Instagram to send you more targeted advertisement. So you see, as per the latest update in the privacy policy on WhatsApp, here are a few things that WhatsApp is going to access. One, if you're sending out pictures or videos to somebody on WhatsApp, and if it's not delivered to them, then WhatsApp will save your data in their servers for 30 days, right? And if it's delivered, they would immediately delete your pictures or videos or your data. The second update is WhatsApp will access your mobile device, your operating system, your network, your connection, your browser, and all the other data. And now, if you're really scared, if you're like, hey, oh my god, that's intrusion of my privacy, here's something you should know. Facebook and Instagram has been already doing that for years. They know what browser you use, which phone you use, which location are you at, and all your private life, everything that you update on Facebook, and that's being sold to advertisers. And do you ever wonder how you see all the targeted ads? It's just because they use your data. So now when people are reacting with, oh my god, how can WhatsApp do that? I think it's a little bit of an overreaction, because hey, Facebook's been doing that for ages, Instagram has been doing that for ages, YouTube, Google, they all have our data. So if you're really, really concerned about privacy, then I believe that you aren't really, using all these social media apps, because all the apps use our private data. They have access to our information like phone device, browser, location, IP address, blah, blah, blah. And all that data is being sold to advertisers day in and day out. So it's just that, WhatsApp is now coming out and saying that, hey, we are going to access your data from WhatsApp as well. So they already have our data. It's just that the data from WhatsApp will be added to the Facebook data and will be sold to advertisers, so that we could, as consumers, we could, as users of the app, see more targeted ads. And that's how Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, Mark Zuckerberg, basically makes more money. Honestly, if you are really, really concerned about privacy, then you shouldn't be using any social media apps. I doubt there are any apps which do not take your data. Of course, if privacy is your number one criteria and that's why you were using WhatsApp, then like Elon Musk said in his tweet, use Signal. You should migrate to the Signal app. But if you were just using WhatsApp because the communication was easier, it was easier to reach out to people, then the new update in privacy policy isn't going to be really damaging if you already have an account on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media apps, because hey, they already have our data. The privacy was gone long back. This is just an update. It's not new. But if you're shocked, oh my god, that my data, so much of my private information is going to be accessed by the company, by WhatsApp, then switch to Signal. And hey, if you're using Facebook and Instagram, your data is still going out. It's with them, it's in their server, and it's being sold to advertisers day in and day out. And of course, if you are on the other side, if you are an advertiser, good news, you would have access to more data. The ads could be so much more targeted, because now the data from WhatsApp would be fed into Facebook, and Instagram, Facebook would have better data on the consumers, so we could do much better targeting as advertisers. And here's the most interesting update in the privacy policy, which is no third party ads will be shown on WhatsApp. But if we ever do that, we would update the privacy policy. So there's a but, and I have a big hunch that sooner, very, very soon, we would start seeing ads on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp would just open it up to marketers and businesses to run ads on WhatsApp. So it's just going to be there. So yeah, if you do not like ads, and you know what, you need to get used to it, because I'm sure sooner or later there will be ads which will be opened up on WhatsApp. And if you're a marketer, that's a good sign, right? You can now also target people on WhatsApp and show your banner ads and other ads on WhatsApp. So this is the new WhatsApp update. It's just that they're going to access all the data which they have been accessing on Facebook and Instagram, which is just going to happen on WhatsApp now. And you have to compulsorily give them permission. If you don't, they would just delete your account. So yeah, let me know, what are your thoughts? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you like, yeah, this just we knew it, and you know what? Take our data. It's, you have it. Just take it from WhatsApp as well. Right. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know, what do you think about the reaction? Is it justified? Not justified?